Once, in a lush green meadow, a hard-working ant spent her days gathering food for the upcoming winter. Each day she would wake up early, venturing through fields to collect grains and seeds, determined to stock her nest. She knew winter was unforgiving, and without food stored up, survival would be impossible. Nearby, a cheerful grasshopper spent his summer days playing his fiddle, leaping from leaf to leaf. Every day he'd sing and dance, filling the meadow with joyful tunes. When he saw the ant laboring under the hot sun, he couldn't help but laugh. "Why do you work so hard, ant?" he asked, playing a light-hearted tune. "Come join me. There's food everywhere. No need to worry about tomorrow." The ant paused, balancing a grain almost as big as herself, and looked at the grasshopper. "Winter may seem far away," she replied, "but it will arrive soon enough, and there will be no food left on the ground. You should gather food too." But the grasshopper only shrugged. "You worry too much. Summer is here, and I want to enjoy every moment." Days turned to weeks, and the ant kept gathering, undeterred by the grasshopper's carefree songs. She filled her nest until it was stocked with more than enough for the long winter ahead. Meanwhile, the grasshopper continued to sing and dance, never giving a thought to the future. Then, one day, the warm summer sun faded, and the first chill of winter swept across the meadow. Snow covered the fields, hiding every morsel of food beneath a thick, icy blanket. The ant stayed cozy and well-fed in her nest, nibbling on her carefully gathered grains. The grasshopper, however, found himself shivering in the cold, stomach growling with hunger. Desperate, he wandered through the frozen landscape, hoping to find a scrap of food, but the once plentiful meadow was barren. In his hunger, he remembered the ant's words. Cold and humbled, the grasshopper made his way to the ant's nest, tapping lightly on the door. The ant peeked out, surprised to see her old friend in such a state. "Ant," the grasshopper pleaded, "I was wrong to ignore your advice. I thought summer would never end, but now I have nothing. Could you spare a little food?" The ant looked at the grasshopper thoughtfully. After a moment, she brought out a few grains and handed them to him. "Take this," she said kindly. "But remember, next summer, make sure you prepare for winter. There's a time to play and a time to work." The grasshopper gratefully accepted the food, learning a valuable lesson that day. He knew that when summer returned, he would be wiser, balancing his love for music with the responsibility of preparing for tomorrow. Morale: prepare today for the needs of tomorrow.